this thing called love. I just can't handle it, this thing called love. I must get around to it, I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love.
I'm Stacy Luckensmeyer.
And I'm Matthew Luckensmeyer.
We're alumni, class of 1994.
And we met here at Wenatchee Valley College.
You know, the first time I ever saw Matt was actually right on this pathway by where we're sitting. And I was coming out of Van Tassel, and he was walking this way. And I noticed him, and I tried to smile, and he paid no attention to me whatsoever. But I thought, you know, he looks like a really nice guy.
First time I noticed Stacy, she was walking away in high heels and black hose and a very severe business outfit. And I thought, wow, there's a classy lady on campus.
He thought I was a professor.
Yeah.
We did the we're friends thing for a long time, and yeah, it worked. It worked for us. And then we were married. It's been 20 years now. This is we're celebrating all year long this year for our 20th. And we have a couple of kids, 2 boys, one who has gone to school here and gone on to Western, and another one who probably will be starting here in 2 years. So we'll continue the family legacy at Wenatchee Valley College.
I played basketball here for Greg France, who is now, I think, the sports administrator for the whole college. I think the only reason he let me play is because I reminded him of himself. Worked hard, not a whole lot of talent, but really willing to work. And yes, there's proof.
I actually transferred to Wenatchee Valley College from a 4-year university on the East Coast. And then I completed my elementary education degree at Central. So I got to transfer into college here and transfer out. And the one thing that I really think of looking back is I don't remember any of my instructors or professors from either one of those schools, but I remember a handful of the ones that I had here. They really made me feel like my education was important to them, not just to me, and I think that made a big difference.
2 instructors that left an indelible mark on my upbringing and education were Jim Cannon and Nancy Howard. Jim because he taught economics with a history flair and history with an economics flair, and Nancy Howard because she refused to let me write poorly.
Even though I can't remember specifically our first date, I do remember the first birthday that we celebrated together. And that's because Matt's Valentine's baby. And so that Valentine's Day was pretty special. After 20 years together, one of the things that Matt still does, every morning he gets up and he makes the bed with all 3,000 pillows that I insist on having on it so that it looks nice.
And she's still wearing those high heels.
Ooh, baby, I love your way. Wanna tell you I love your way. Wanna be with you night and day.
Hi, my name is Jeanne Lodge, and I went to Wenatchee Valley College during the years of 74 through 76, graduated in 76, and took a lot of music classes.
I'm Ron Lodge. I attended January 74 through spring of 76. Never quite graduated, but I got her out of the deal, so it was okay.
And we met in the music department. I was singing, we were both singing in the choirs.
Yeah, I had talked to Dick about starting a little madrigal group to sing Fa La 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 madrigals, and we kind of handpicked. We had 5 of us, 3 gals, 2 guys, and this cute little alto was one of them.
Well, let's see, because we were singing in groups together, and he had asked me to sing in the madrigal group, we became friends, and the time that we really became closer was when I had asked him if he would drive me down to the jazz festival in Reno, because I just didn't know if I'd make it down there alive with other some of the other students.
And I was happy to take her. I had a little 2-seat Fiat convertible. I think that's really why she wanted to go with me, because I had a little convertible. But consequently, guess what? We had no other passengers. It was just the two of us. And I guess you could say we went down as friends and came back as sweethearts. It kind of clicked on that trip.
Yeah, and that was, let's see, that was spring of 76. And yeah, and then you asked me to marry you that summer.
Yeah, things move fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got engaged in August of that year, and then she was off to Eastern for another year of school after that, and then we got married a year later in August of 77. Our real world here at WVC was in the music department, and so less for having a successful business, but more for enjoying the other endeavors in our lives, which revolve around music. And
I found that Wenatchee Valley College not only supported my lifelong learning, but it supported my passion and drive for being in the arts. And I will always remember Wenatchee Valley College very fondly and dearly as a part of my life.
well, and for being in education. And
Yeah.
she's a music teacher and has had a lifelong passion for teaching.
The secret is to have a lot in common and also to communicate and let the little things go.
People always say that keeping a marriage together is hard work. And I go, you can say that, but in a way it's not hard work. It's your life, and that's just what you do. And so it becomes easy to accept each other for who we are and all our great things about each other and all our faults. And that's God intended us to be together. And so that's what we enjoy.
What I got, full stock of thoughts and dreams that scatter. When you pull them all together, and I can't explain. Oh yeah, well you make my dreams come true.
Hi, my name is Heather Seman, and I attended Wenatchee Valley College between 1976 and 1978 when I attained my degree in rad tech.
And I'm Mark Seman. I came to WVC in 1976 and left in 1978. I came here to study X-ray technology.
Oh yeah, we met at Wenatchee Valley College. And I was walking down the hall, going to the rad tech program to my classroom, and I saw him and I went, oh, he's the one. And the rest is history.
Oh, our first date, actually it happened here. I borrowed Heather's sister's 250 Yamaha Enduro, and we went to see Gil Eagles, who was a hypnotist. And he was appearing here on campus. And I don't know where the auditorium is, but it was a fun night. We weren't ones being hypnotized, but I thought it was a fun date.
So in my mind, when I was going to school at Wenatchee Valley College, I always knew it was going to be a jumping off point for something different. I wanted a 4-year degree. And so, I mean, who thinks like that at 19? I don't know, apparently I do. And so I graduated and I drew a 3-hour circle around Wenatchee because my dad had a disease that I needed to stay in contact with the family and be able to help. So, and one of the, within the circle communities was Moscow, Idaho. So I moved there and got my first job as a RT, and then after that ended, or after we had our son, I decided that was a good point to go back to school. So I went to the University of Idaho. So actually Wenatchee Valley College was like the springboard for me and allowed me actually to work, you know, part-time. I worked at student health on the campus, and it really allowed me to pay for my 4-year degree and sort of remain viable and not take out loans, that kind of thing. So I'm grateful to Wenatchee Valley College. I'm smitten with my husband. I think that's part of the success.
That was part of the success. I love my wife. And there's a high level of respect, I think, that each person has to have for the other. And, there are challenges, you know. It's not like living by yourself. You have to deal with another person. But I think if you respect that person and you love that person, it'll end up okay.
It's a beautiful day.